Welcome back, I guess, to Path of Exile. This is Legion League, and I've played this character for nearly a week now, because it'll be a week on Saturday, or is it over a week? Oh no, it's been over a week. It's nearly the second week of the league. Yeah, so I'm level 78. Character's doing well. I'm not up to the stage of doing again content. I've only just reached map recently. It's been a day or two, and I've only done very little map progression, but that's fine because it's just like I'm having fun just doing the league mechanic as it is. It's actually just really enjoyable. Leveling took a lot longer than normal because I didn't follow the guide properly. I want to use Cyclone as my leveling item instead of using Sunder till 55 and then using Cyclone, so it was a little bit of a struggle, and upgrading weapons and so on, getting things right. And I didn't follow the tree correctly. I didn't follow his leveling guide, I just went straight and did all of this bottom part. That gave me a decent amount of damage and accuracy, so I'd hit stuff, because accuracy is key now instead of going over here for resolute technique. Then after that, I went straight up. Once I breached this area, I ignored these three and went straight up to here to get this stuff and clear out that. But once I got to 55 and started using the axe that I needed, because this is essentially, I think the term is pizza stick. No, it's not pizza stick. Or is it? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've actually known the actual proper term. All I know is I'm using this axe. Nagamahu's flame axe, which does molten burst while I spin. I guess that's why it's called pizza, because I'm spinning and the red orbs are the pepperoni. But yeah, so once I started using this axe is actually my preferred one, kind of. I could get another one that is like 250 physical damage with 12% attack speed, but I chose 215-10, which is fairly close. No, what's the max roll? Is it 230? Yeah, it's 230. So it's like nearly, it's 15% off max, and it's 2% off attack speed, and it works out really well. And it's converting in 50% of our physical to fire damage, so we do fire, and we're essentially doing fire and lightning. So we do, our Cyclone is, according to the tooltips, is 47k damage. Which, yeah, and our chance to hit is 92%. I haven't got all of the nodes, so I got to get to this node, these nodes over here, some light, I think. Don't know what. Then, got to get all these nodes up here, and then the socket nodes that are scattered around, like here. But this build is designed to be a level 100 character. Now, if I ignore these, this 6, it'll be 94, which would be my highest level character if I get it to that stage. I think I'll probably, like, I'm only level 78, so we got a distance to go. But I like the character. I actually like Cyclone as a skill in itself. We're going to be using Bronze Lith. This isn't the best possible one, but it's the best for our needs. I don't think I'm going to upgrade it. I might get this to 5 socket. It's been a little bit of a challenge with only 20%, and I haven't really encountered many syndicates to be able to get to 28, I believe, through that special craft. But if we could get, I could potentially buy a second one, because they're not that expensive. It cost me 3C to get a 50 increased damage with movement skills 1. I need to get, upgrade my gear to be able to have the int requirements. I need at least what was it? What's my current int? I need 21 more, I believe. I think I need 121 or 122 int to use the gems that I need at max level. And I think I'm going to be going 2 int-based rings that are on the opal base for the crit, with at least 1 major resistance. Doesn't matter which one. and some life. If I get any additional resistance on it, that's fine, but that's all I'd be looking for. Because the necklace that we actually want to use is Zoth's necklace, but I don't think we're actually ever going to achieve that. It's 1.3x the last time I looked, and the price is probably going to go up, and we have to go into Zoth's domain to do it. We could possibly farm it ourselves. I don't know how well that's going to be. And then we are using DeVito's helmet that will eventually come into things, so and most of our resistances have to come from our belt, rings, gloves, and boots. And the boots he recommends to be 15%, but I kind of like 25% movement speed. So that's going to be a challenge to find, but I can actually compromise. Or thing, if we have an open prefix on it, I can possibly just mastercraft on 24% movement speed. It's expensive, but hopefully we drop that. I'm fine with 20% either. 20 to 24% is fine either way, because he just recommends 15, because you get 10% from the thing, and you get another I think you get another 10 from the helmet that we'll eventually be getting, so, and yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. Let's do a map. I think what I'm gonna be doing with Path of Exile is I'm going to treat it as a update series, so 1 episode a week, I think, so you get to see the progression of the character and all that. So this is just me talking about things, because I'm not going to be playing, I don't play this game heavily. I play a lot more Magic nowadays, because I like to get on, do my dailies, and just play a couple games afterwards, and that does take a little while when I like to do the events. And if I'm drafting, I'm recording it, which a draft normally gives me 3 or 4 episodes, and each episode is 10 to 20 minutes long. So I'm actually doing a decent amount of time. Like, the first episode on each draft is always like 20 minutes, because I'm talking about the cards and all that I'm playing. Sometimes I lose quickly, sometimes I don't. Who knows? But we're going to do Curse Crypts. And, I need to be in that stance. I keep forgetting which to keep track of that. Now, I haven't even got my I'm not even thinking about my flasks at the moment. I haven't even got them set up. I don't even have the bleed one. I have freezing. I have 2 freezing. I think I can actually safely remove my gotta wait. So I can safely remove my, oh god. Yeah, it's one of those. They've been having server issues. So it's I've experienced some issues, but they haven't put me off. Much like Syndicate was just bad for me. I just didn't like the mechanic, and all of the issues around it kind of just annoyed me, and I just didn't want to play it that much. I think I gave it a month. This, I think I can actually see me playing to, like, the end. Even if it's, like, me going from playing, like, 4 or 5 hours a day to only playing it for, like, an hour. It's still playing the game. I did it again. I meant to... Yeah, so... I think I can remove my, Mana Flask. And I think I might actually replace it with the, what am I looking for here? The one that increases your resistance to physical stuff. Because we need that mitigation. But one thing I have noticed is, my god, Leap Slam is loud, and I have the game sounds low. Yeah, I don't think I need it. Oh, this is fantastic. Yeah, I don't need the Mana Flask anymore. Because I'm just doing it around, but I'm not going to be swinging all the time. I'm just clearing out the areas because the League mechanic, we'll get to that because you saw it on the map, and you saw the lines. It's very much like the Breach League and Breaches with the hand, but it's also very different, where you don't hang around the edges, you... well, kind of you want to hang around the edges, because that's where the generals are going to be, but... But I actually have only ever encountered one general, because it took me a while to figure out what they were, and finding stuff is extremely difficult for me. I can't see most of the stuff, like, they're too faint. They don't stand out, even though they're hovering above their head. It's supposed to be the symbol above their head, but you can't tell, and the generals don't have a symbol above their head, which I think is stupid. I think they should have a symbol above their head, indicating that they are a general, not just hover over it and pray that you actually see that it's got a unique color scheme to it. But, yeah, these are all faults that can be fixed. I want that. Okay. Like, yeah, this build really works, and he's updated it, like, he's changed some things. The tree hasn't changed, at least not from what I could tell, since it's begun. And then you have, I don't really grab those. But he's changed the sockets and all that in the items, which I think is fine. Oh, this is bad. Because I like to try and get a feel for the layout, of where things are potentially going to spawn. And it looks like we're not going to have a good time. Okay. Let's just, okay. Is that grief? So we have truth and pain, okay. So we have to do that one. Ah, by ascendancy, that's what I didn't show off. So I'm a slayer. So the first things I grabbed was Headsman, and then Bane of Legends from Normal and Cruel. Merciless was Overwhelm. I gained Bane of Legends because of the culling. Essentially, enemies that have 30% of life hearts, when hit by your skills, they die. So just kill them. And then you increase multiply, and then the last one is impact. That's Uberlab, but he also said that you could also exchange Bane of Legends for impact if you so wish. So let's do it. Okay, there is nothing of worth so far. We haven't seen anything. Here we go. Yeah, I think it's too short. It's too short for the ranges that we have to go to. Oh god, this is painful. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I don't have lightning resist. Well, I do, but it's still painful. And I don't have Immortal Call yet or anything, so that's a bummer. But at least they don't disappear and you still can kill them. And so on. Oh, they're just two chests. Nice, okay. And let's just go around and kill. Ah, we gotta do the trial. That's right. Well, let's open up the portal over here. Do the trial, leave, and yeah, I guess keep it short. Keep it short. That's probably the best way to do this. Loop Slam is a godsend. I didn't know how useful it was in these style of trials and just lab in general. Like, we kill things fairly easy, it's just survivability at the moment is a little bit lacking for us. That worked out. Ow. There we go. Alright. That worked out. Now let's just full clear the actual map, I guess. You never know what we might find. Could find an Exile. Yeah, well, that's the two little wormy things. Back from the thing. Yeah. Legion is actually really fun. You get the timeless things. We actually haven't done a war yet because we haven't got any of those. But we have... You gotta get to 100. That's a challenge in itself. Alright, let's take a look at the ring. Okay, it gives me 30 intelligence, gives me 40... No resistance. So, no! And we sell the rest because I kind of want stuff. I'm trying to get chromatics. I'm trying to not rely on trading this league. I'll trade for items that I need, but finding resources is what I'm mainly spending stuff on. I want to find my own stuff. I wonder if we can have enough survivability to do that. No, not yet, not yet. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this update to my thoughts, initial impressions, so on about the Betrayal League, our weekly. I think weekly's thing, it gets the pressure off like constantly playing it, and I get to play it casually and just do that. If you want, okay, let's do it this way. I'm gonna leave it up to the viewers. Do you want weekly updates or every other day videos of me just mapping? Because it's either long, boring, quiet, no audio, or me chatting in an episode for the week. And when I'm not doing Path of Exile, it's going to be Magic the Gathering. Possibly, maybe not even that, because I'm actually interested in Dota Underlords, which is the Dota's official implementation of Dota Auto Chess. So we'll see what that's like. Because that's going in open beta time in the next couple of days. Currently, it's closed. You have to pay $10 to get in, and yeah, I've been interested. I've been watching a lot of streams on it. I'm like, I kind of want to give it a try. I tried the mod on Dota, and I didn't enjoy it because I didn't understand what's going on, and just Underlords kind of simplified things for me, at least. Everyone's like, it's the same, but the UI is different and smoother, and I understand some stuff. Anyway, till the next time, I'll see you guys then.